Still here.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
Need a ride?
Well, I know the companions make their home here. Your mead hall, your Vasker, is the oldest built. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between two families called the Greymanes and the Battleborns. You'll want to be careful there. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward.
I've got your back.
Well met, Traveler. What brings you to Whiterun? Truly? By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path. Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning. Our families, but Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, they are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. The most important, you'll want the Bannered Mare. See old Hulda. But mind the bard, Mikael. Man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior poets. I am. But Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members. But you should talk to the companions. They're over in their hall. Your Vasker. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle, may your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharp.
By Eastmere, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north, by the Lorius farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. Like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthgar. But you were gone longer than usual. I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my ma. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere, is that it?
Thought did cross my mind, yeah. War brewing, talk of a riot in Helgen. That now jesters? Skyrim's gone mad, girl. Need to be careful out there.
Careful, huh? Thanks, Skullvar. I'll remember that. Yeah, right.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
What is it, Imperial? Another quiet day.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Jorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Be careful.
Got some good pieces out here if you look. Aye, that I do. It's a sword. I made. Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Preventus Avenici? Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach, but you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree. It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face. Magic is for the weak. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Saphir! Wait, You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's... He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby. But I'm no I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common then. No, I'm a Redguard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Mister, just 1 gold, please? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
I just want to go home and read.
I've got your back.
My lord, please. You have to listen. If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means. I only counsel
What would you
caution.
have me do then?
We cannot afford to
What's
act
the
rashly.
meaning of this interruption?
My lord,
Jarl
please.
Balgrup is
This
not
no
receiving
time for rash
visitors.
action. I just think we need more information.
Well,
before we
that
act.
explains why the guards
I
let you
just-
in. Come on then.
Who's
The Jarl
this,
will
then?
want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains,
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Here, take this as a... There is a... Come, let's go find Farengar,
I'm right
my
behind
court wizard. He's been looking
sir,
into a matter
the Jarl
related
is,
to these
as you
dragons
from
and
Adrian?
rumors of dragons.
This must be that weapon for the... Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Proventus, you must help me. We need to convince my brother to do more for the war effort.
What would you have me do, Hrongar? Your brother is the Jarl. You know I can't question his judgment.
I'm not asking you to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the war. You're his steward. He'll listen to you. Still here.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrongar. If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
Still here.
Ulfred, patron of the great class Battleborn.
May the ground you walk quake you.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Yes, I could use some... Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. You'll have to see the Jarl about that, maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Farengar!
I serve Jarl Balgrup as steward.
Come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
Enjoy your
You should
visit
come
to
too.
Dragon's Reach.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop
I'm right
it.
behind you.
Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord.
What do you think you're doing? Enough!
We'll take it from here. Barracks for